breaking news here on this Friday. This is all according to Senator Josh Hawley. He has whistleblowers coming to him that detail most of Trump's security detail working the event last Saturday were not even Secret Service.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. If you enjoy the things that I put out, make sure you click this right here so that it can consistently be recommended to you, my content that is. Also, don't forget to follow me on the platforms above and below. Last but not least, double check to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, because you are being unsubscribed to the channel. With everything that's going on, it's a good chance that a lot of y'all got unsubscribed now. Now we got this security stuff going on, this IT stuff going on, this global stuff going on with computers. It's a high chance that a lot of you are unsubscribed from the channel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to update you guys on something. Whistleblowers are coming forth and spilling the beans on what happened at Trump's rally in Pennsylvania, where he was almost deleted from the face of this earth. Whistleblowers are coming forth to Senator Josh Hawley and spilling the beans, and this is some breaking news, but is it breaking news? Why do I say that? I'll tell you after this.
And we continue to follow the latest here in Trump's attempted assassination. We are getting big breaking news here on this Friday. This is all according to Senator Josh Hawley. He has whistleblowers coming to him that detail most of Trump's security detail working the event last Saturday were not even Secret Service. Again, we're not even Secret Service. DHS assigned unprepared and inexperienced personnel. So this is the letter right now that Senator Josh Hawley just put out to the Department of Homeland Security, saying, I write to raise concerns brought to me by whistleblowers about your department's stunning failure to protect former President Trump on July 13th, 2024. As Secretary of Homeland Security, you are ultimately responsible for your agency and its components, including the U.S. Secret Service. Whistleblowers who have direct knowledge of the event have approached my office according to the allegations. The July 13th rally was considered to be a loose security event. For example, detection canines were not used to monitor entry and detect threats in the usual manner. Individuals without proper destinations were able to gain access to backstage areas. Department personnel did not appropriately police the security buffer around the podium and were also not stationed at regular intervals around the event's security perimeter. In addition, whistleblower allegations suggest the majority of DHS officials were not, in fact, Secret Service agents, but instead drawn from the department's Homeland Security investigations. This is especially concerning given that these security investigators were unfamiliar with standard protocols typically used at these types of events, according to the allegations. As a member of the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee, which has oversight jurisdiction over your department, I will continue to investigate your department's role in the staggering security failures on July 13th. Unfortunately, your department has not been appropriately forthcoming with members of Congress, abruptly ending the only call with the Secret Service before senators could even ask a question. This is completely unacceptable and contrary to the public's interest in transparency. Instead, we have learned more from whistleblowers than your department's officials. I will continue to protect the confidentiality of all who contact my office and ensure that they receive the full protections under the law to which they are entitled, so that my office can continue its investigation into the events of July 13th, 2024. Please provide the following information no later than 7 days from now. Number one, how did DHS determine to staff the event, including any decision to rely on state or local officers? Number two, what percentage of the DHS agents at the event were from HSI rather than the Secret Service? Were a majority of officers at the event drawn from HSI or other DHS components rather than Secret Service? If so, why? Were HSI agents properly trained in staffing these types of events? Did gaps exist in the security perimeter, and were the usual protocols followed for the use of canines and magnetometers? Were agents not appropriately stationed around the podium? Were the standard protocols followed for issuing designated pins to vetted personnel that are allowed backstage? How long did agents physically spend on the ground surveying the site before the event? Did any paperwork obligations prevent a longer and more robust site survey? I await your response. Again, that's Senator Josh Hawley from Missouri with these big whistleblower allegations that have come forward to Senator Hawley. And now this continues to be a major story here, and just really the complete breakdown of security protocols for the former president, Donald Trump. And we will continue to follow really every aspect of this story because it's such a big one. He almost lost his life, and it looks like now from these whistleblowers, they did not have the correct staff for Donald Trump that day. And that is a complete breakdown. And every day it seems something new comes up in this investigation because, well, we haven't got the full story just yet. Secret Service still not giving those updates in a timely fashion. We'll be back. More to come on Live Now from Fox.
So the reason why, the reason why I said, is this really breaking news? Because now that this has been said, and he's going to protect these whistleblowers, what type of new news is it going to be? Besides if there actually was inside intel telling them to stand down, don't do this. But when I say we were there, when I mentioned that earlier, don't worry, folks, nobody poisoned me. When I mentioned that we were there, I'm talking about the American people. The actual people that were there with the cameras. When I say we were there, yeah, we were there. We saw it. So when you say, oh, he didn't have enough security, oh, we know that. The Americans were, we the people were there. When you say, oh, they didn't do X, Y, and Z, we know. We were there. I appreciate every last one of you guys for sending me video. I got so much footage from people out there who had their own phones. When I get it all put together, I will show it to you guys. It's a lot. No matter what, we don't have to hear from the experts or hear from the such and such and the FBI investigation as to what led to this. We don't have to. We were there. Then Kimberly Cheadle, she comes out talking about, well, the slope of the building. That's amazing. So this 20-year-old has more stability being on top of a building with a rifle than trained Secret Service and trained police snipers. He has more stability to do that, a 20-year-old. That right there, saying that right there is just, it just burns me up because you know it's just bull crap. Bull crap. We can't get nobody on the roof there because of the slope and safety issue because the top of the roof is sloped. And what? But a 20-year-old can do it. But your trained, high-level Secret Service, top of the expert people couldn't do it. BS. BS, because then that you just made a statement. You're telling me that an untrained 20-year-old kid is better than the Secret Service. And if that is the case, under your direction, you need to step down if this 20-year-old bested you guys as far as being able to set up a parameter, set up a spot, set up a point of access to take a shot at the president. Former president. I'm calling him President Trump. Like I'll call President Obama, President Clinton, President Bush. That's what I would call them if I ever met them. That's why I will continue to do that. For somebody who want to say, God, make sure it's official, you say former. You make sure it's official. You say former. I'm not. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about all this right here. Do you think that those whistleblowers that come forward that they will definitely be protected, or you think they're going to try to do a thing like this? Snowden. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Don't forget to do what you see in that visual right there. Hit that subscribe button if you have been unsubscribed. Also, hit that thumbs up button right now if you forgot to do it throughout the video. Let's hear what you guys got to say on this one. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.